everyone, I'm Donna Bush with your CIGTV News Update. The Gender Affairs Unit is offering its support to females in ICT through Women Code Cayman. Along with other benefits, a press release states that information and communication technologies drive growth and innovation worldwide and can yield socioeconomic benefits for the community and economy. Now, based on this premise and to help reduce the gender gap in the ICT digital sector, the Gender Affairs Unit has partnered with Cartan, Cayman Enterprise City, and Walkers. They, along with a committed group of volunteers in the ICT professions, are providing the pilot course Introduction to Programming, which offers an avenue for women and girls to learn to write computer code locally. Now, the course, the first formally conducted by the Women Code Cayman program, is in its 8th week with 30 women registered, and most of them are attending regularly. Now, workshop facilitator Brandon Karuna of Cartan Group LLC said it's been amazing to see how many people in Cayman are interested in learning how to write software, build tech companies, and help Cayman become an island of innovation. The response to our first Code Cayman program has been overwhelming and has inspired us to roll out several more programs, including Youth Code Cayman. Now, Andre Ebanks, Deputy Chief Officer of the Ministry of Community Affairs with responsibility for the Gender Affairs Unit, stated this initiative is additional evidence of the power of community fellowship, whereby diverse sectors of society work creatively and collaboratively to enhance lives. Registration continues in preparation for the next series. If you're interested, you can get registered by emailing info@codecayman.com or by emailing b.mora@caymanenterprisecity.com, or you can simply go online to the website, which is codecayman.com. Well, Her Majesty's Cayman Islands Prison Service is set to increase the educational portfolio offered to inmates starting this year. In the months ahead, the prison service will build on its already wide catalog of existing courses offered through the Rehabilitation Unit with new programs that expand its focus on vocational training and preparation for re-entry. HMCIPS Director Stephen Barrett says the program, or the prisons rather, will introduce a number of workshops, including plumbing, electrical training, auto mechanic repairs, and appliance repairs, saying we are keen to ensure that these work opportunities are integrated with our education portfolio. It is less about the nature of the work, although that is important, but it is more about the competencies that will be developed for those who participate in these programs, competencies that will be industry transferable. Now, amongst other courses currently offered, the prison system is also piloting a new course in barbering, which will provide inmates with the opportunity to gain a certification in barbering. Now, the prison farm provides another training opportunity and environment, and 15 inmates are currently receiving formal instruction in agricultural science. Public and private organizations interested in partnering with the HMCIPS to support expanded training and work experience opportunities for inmates should reach out to the prison's officials, as they are very interested in getting other people on board. Well, finally, 8 U.S. college teams will compete in the 3rd annual Cayman Islands Classic Basketball Tournament. The games will be held at the John Gray Gymnasium. That's from November the 25th to the 27th. Teams from Loyola Chicago, Nebraska, New Mexico, Old Dominion, and University of South Florida will take to the courts. 5 teams will advanced to the 2019 postseason play will headline the event, along with Colorado State, George Mason, and Washington State. Now, CAMAC's president, Coach Victor Vudogaro, says the Cayman Islands Classic is gaining a strong reputation. Coaches who have played here in the last 2 tournaments continue to talk about the warm Cayman Islands hospitality and how well organized the event is. He added, we plan to build on that momentum.
After coming to Cayman Islands and enjoying our friendship, our hospitality, Cayman kind, so to speak, we're starting to ask questions, and coaches were asking about what can they do to be a part of the Cayman Classic. Now, we thought after the first year we'll have to go fish, but the fishes came to us and they're asking. So in 2020, right, this year has already been selected. The amount of call that our tournament director, Mr. Maury Hanks, is having, we will be choosing the quality team that we're expecting. Hopefully in the near future, we'll be hearing the Dukes and all the others willing to come.
Now, participating coaches are eager to play in the Cayman Islands Classic, which has quickly become one of the top preseason college basketball tournaments. We're thrilled to be a part of the Cayman Islands Classic, added South Florida head coach Brian Gregory. It has quickly grown into a premier early season event. We're excited to be a part of such a high quality field. Now, for more information about the Cayman Islands Classic, you can visit or go online to CaymanIslandsClassic.com or email Coach Voot at victor@CaymanIslandsClassic.com. Now, for a look at our weekly schedule of programs, you can go to the gis.gov.ky website. If you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a very, very safe night, and hoping you'll be back here again with us tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now. Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.
Boating, fishing, and water sports in the Cayman Islands are great, but keep a cool head. Here are 7 tips for fun and safe sea outings. Number 1. Use a checklist to plan your outing. Check the weather forecast, make a float plan, and share it with someone who is remaining on land, stating where you're going, with whom, and when you're expected to return. Visit your nearest marine supply store to get your safety gear. This includes signaling mirrors, whistles, and a flare kit. It's also very important to have onboard flotation devices and life vests for each person. There are different types of vests. Some are for water sport activities such as snorkeling, and others are for going on offshore boating or on fishing trips. Number 2. These items can be lifesavers in case of an accident or bad weather. Number 3. Use a motor kill switch, especially if you're boating alone. In case of a leak or breakdown, always stay with the boat until help arrives. If you capsize, an emergency beacon or locator device can send a distress signal to inform the authorities of your location. Larger flares will indicate distress to a boat, airplane, or search and rescue officials. Number 4. In addition to sunscreen, food, and beverages, it would be smart to have a cell phone. Make sure your marine radio works. Cayman boaters use Channel 16 to communicate. Number 5. Also, don't forget your anchor and sufficient rope. Number 6. Boat operators should be familiar with the local waters and reefs, as well as the capabilities and functions of the vessels they are using. Always obey the rules of the sea and the marine environment, and have courtesy for others. Number 7. Alcohol and salt water do not mix, especially if you're the captain. Some useful contact numbers are 911. The RCIPS Marine Base is 649-7710, and the Port Authority is 949-2055. Smooth sailing, all!
Did you know that planning permission is required for an addition, alteration, or any material change to your house? The 10% rule no longer exists. Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required?